Good morning, Holy Family. It is Monday. It is the second week of the summer term. How are you all? Oh, being joined by a guest. I hope you're all well. As you can probably tell, I'm not in school, but I am sat in my back garden. And I wanted to start by asking you, who watched the Commendation Assembly on Friday? How brilliant is all your work? It's absolutely fantastic. And thank you to everyone that took part in our skipping challenge. My understanding from Mr. Brown is that the teachers won. So first thing I want you all to do is have a think. What can our next Teacher versus Pupil challenge be? What can we do? Because come on, you have to beat us. What's it going to be? You decide. I wanted to show you something this morning, and you'll probably see if you saw the newsletter that went out on Friday as well. Mrs. Russell recommended one of her favourite books, and that's something we're going to be doing every week. We're going to be doing a recommended read, and I'm not going to show you all of my book, but I'm going to show you a snippet of it. So when it's my turn, I'm going to be reading this book here, Dear Greenpeace. Anyone read it? It's my favourite. One of the reasons it's my favourite book is because when you go through it, every other page has a letter, and it is an actual letter. And there's a little girl in this book called Emily, and Emily writes to Greenpeace, and she writes about a whale that lives in her pond. And I'm going to read you this one. So it says, Dear Greenpeace, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterwards, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning, I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I shall call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily. And it got me thinking, because towards the end of this book, I think Emily misses Arthur a little bit, because I'm not so sure that he lives in her pond forever. And it got me thinking about, with everything going on, is there anything that you miss? Any one that you miss, maybe? Because I haven't seen my mum and dad now for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I actually really miss them. So when I read this book, I thought, what can I do? Yes, I can phone them. Yes, I can do a video call. But I think I'm going to write them a letter. So I was wondering, this week, is there anyone that maybe you haven't seen for a while? Maybe it's someone from school. Maybe it's your teacher. Who knows? Maybe it's an aunt, an uncle, or a friend. Could you write someone a letter this week? You don't even have to go to the post office. You can buy stamps online, print them off, stick them to your letter, and you can pop them in the post box on your daily walk. So this week, have a go at writing a letter and think about what you're going to say in your letter. What can you tell people that you've been up to? You could mention your skipping challenge. You could mention all the fantastic work that you've been posting to Twitter, but I'm sure there's lots of other things as well. So this week, have a think. What have you missed? What's different about everything going on now? And who could you write a letter to? And if you did want to have a sneak peek of my book, it's Dear Greenpeace. Happy letter writing, and don't forget, throughout the week we are posting learning on our YouTube channel. Reception Year 1 and Year 2 will be posting daily phonics lessons. We've got a reflection with Miss Darren. Mr. Dixon's very kindly recorded us some French, and on Friday I'll be back with the Commendation Assembly. Also in the newsletter, if you haven't read it, it's on your parents' email. Ask them if you can have a look, but Mrs. Lyons has set a maths challenge for you all as well. I will see you very soon.